Hi, welcome to the new video. Sorry if you all hear all the noise. There are children walking in front of my house. It's been a minute since I filmed my last video. I think it's been around 3 or 2 months ago. I think it was the Afterlight unboxing, not sure. But I've been really busy and I didn't have any inspiration for any content or whatever. I really wanted to film some bullet journal videos, but I just didn't have any inspiration for it. But I did bought a lot of books in the meantime, so I thought let's do a book haul video. I am gonna do it in 2 parts because like I said, I had a lot of books in the meantime, and yeah, I want to talk more about them than just showing them. So I'm gonna do it in separate parts, and I'm also getting, I think it was 8 more books on Monday. I wanted to spoil myself, so I bought some books. And yeah, so let's start with this one first. So maybe if you remember, unless you're new here, I organized a Secret Santa in 2022, and that continued on to making a secret Valentine, a secret Easter, you name it, we did it, and we kept on continuing it. It's just a few people from Instagram from the Netherlands and Belgium, and we really enjoy it. And we do the Secret Santa as you show your wish list and they just buy something from your wish list and it will get sent to you, and we put a note in it so we know from who it is, and we put something tiny in it. So the first one I get is from the International Women's Day secret, and that is We Are the Wildcats. And yeah, I got it from Meerte from booksofaleo on Instagram, and I had this on my wishlist for I think a pretty long time. I really want to read it. It is a YA. I think it was kind of a mystery thriller kind of idea to it, more mystery than thriller. And yeah, I am really curious about it. I do like the blurb of it, and not clue when I'm gonna pick it up, but I really want to pick up more YA books. So yeah, I am, like I said, I'm really curious about it. And the next one is I got from Secret Easter, I think, and that is I Know You Remember by Jennifer Donaldson. It is a YA mystery. It's been on my wishlist for a really long time, and the person who bought it for me knew that because it was in her note. It sounds interesting. It was on it for a really long time. From Lillian. Her username is Lillian lowercase Beleest, I think it was. It's a Dutch account. So yeah, I will put it in my description so you can check the accounts out. But yeah, it sounds really interesting, and I don't think I have heard anyone talking about it. Same goes for We Are the Wildcats. I don't see anything about it. So if you've read it, let me know if you like that. So next books are 2 books that I bought second hand. I am also in a Facebook group with people who sell YA and NA. And I saw Twisted Love by Anna Hahn. And I had it on my Goodreads that I want to read it. I think I also had it on my wish list, but it had a different cover. And I saw it and I thought, oh, I want to read it. Let's buy it for second hand. So yeah, I also already read it and I really enjoyed it. So I bought the second and third book, which will be arriving on Monday. Hopefully sooner, so hopefully Saturday. But we'll see. Yeah, I really enjoyed it, and it's been a book that I started romance reading the Off-Campus series from Elle Kennedy, and it kind of fits in that kind of genre, I guess. So yeah, I really had fun with it. And the other book that I bought secondhand from the same person is The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. I saw many good things about it, and I don't think I would have bought it new, but seeing it was secondhand and cheaper, I thought, well, I can always try it because many people are hyping it up. I don't think I have read anything by Christina Lauren, and most people say this is the best book from them, so we'll see. I do like the other cover more though than this one, but we'll see when I'm gonna read it and if I'm gonna like it. So, yeah. And next, are all the books limited edition? No. Let's grab just one other secondhand book, and that is Dear Mrs. Bird by A.J. Pierce, I think it's pronounced. I'm not sure. It is a secondhand from Amazon. I normally don't buy secondhand from Amazon because I don't trust them. But yeah, it said it was a library book, but it doesn't look like a library book. But I don't know how they look in Germany, because this is from Germany. But yeah, it looks pretty decent. It has a few knickknacks on it, like a strip, and here's some dents. And because it was a library book, there was a sticker on here, and it kind of sticks, but it's not that really bad. Yeah, I bought a secondhand because I do have the second book in hardcover in this edition. Yes, it was a cover buy, well, more a sprayed edges buy from Waterstones. It just looks so pretty, and I really want the first book as well in hardcover and in the same edition. And I've been putting it off to really buying it, and when I really want to buy it, it was out of stock. So that's why I bought a secondhand. It is a historical fiction, and it has something to do with women and a newspaper in England. I don't know further. I know I do like historical fictions. I've read Girl in a Blue Coat and I really enjoyed it, and I really want to read more historical fiction, so I put a lot of on my wish list. But I don't buy them. But I know the moment I pick it up, I'm loving it. But I'm hesitant to buy them. So it's, yeah. I don't know what to do with myself. So we'll see when I'm gonna pick up Dear Mrs. Bird. So next up is a fabulous edition from The Righteousness from Renee Adier. I thought it was the third and last book, but I've read just a second ago that it says quartet. I didn't know there was a fourth book. So I read the first book and it was kind of meh, but the ending intrigued me more, that I really want to read the second book. I still haven't read the second book, but I have the first book from Fairy Loot, the second book from Fairy Loot, so of course I also had to get the third book from Fairy Loot. So we'll see when I'm gonna read The Damned. That is a prioritizement for this year. I put it on my list for 2020 books in 2022. And we'll see when I'm gonna read this one. Probably then next year. Or The Damned needs to be so damn good that I want to pick up the third one right away. So we'll see. Next up is The Atlas 6 by Olivia Blake, the Illuminated edition, because it looks so pretty. Look how pretty this is. And the spine at the end, and it also has end papers that look really pretty, with probably all the characters from the book. This was kind of a cover buy, I guess. I saw that they were doing a special edition from it and it looked so pretty, so I looked it up on Goodreads if I would enjoy it, and it sounded really good. It is a dark academia, and yeah, it sounded good, and a lot of people talked really good things about it, so I really want to try it, and I hope I'm gonna enjoy it as well. When I'm gonna pick it up, I have no clue, because my reading fantasy, YA, historical fiction, mysteries. It's kind of in a slump. I'm kind of in the dark romances mood at the moment. So we'll see when I'm gonna pick this one up. Next up is Delilah Green Doesn't Care by Ashley Herring Blake. It is the Afterlight Illuminated edition, and like I said, I think I unboxed this one in my last video. So it has beautiful sprayed edges. I still haven't read it. It is a LGBTQ contemporary romance, and it just looks beautiful. And if you want to know more about it, you can check out my previous video because I talk more about it. Don't think that much more, but a tiny bit more. And next is also an illuminated edition, and that is The Love Hypothesis. I don't think I pronounced that correctly, but I don't know how to pronounce it. I think I know how to pronounce it, but I don't think my mouth can pronounce it. By Ellie Hazelwood. It does look pretty and beautiful sprayed edges. I'm not sure if I like the red more, or I think it was the green official edition. It's green or blue? Blue. I think blue. Now I'm not sure, but it does look really pretty, and it's definitely gonna match all my other contemporary romances from Illuminate from the Afterlight edition. So I'm loving how I'm gonna get some contemporary romances also in hardcover, because they're mostly in paperbacks. I heard really good things about it, also a few not really good things, but it's probably because a lot of people buying it because of TikTok, but they are not really into it, so I'm not sure. I haven't seen it on TikTok. I think I'm on a different side of TikTok if it comes to books. But yeah, I am really curious about it, and we'll see if I'm gonna like it or not. And the last 4 books is a series I bought from, I think it was Very Loot. I wanted to read the series so badly, but if you have noticed, I want my series in the same covers and in hardback or in paperback, just it's the same editions. And this series, I can't find them for the life of me, find them all in the same editions. And then I saw that, I think it was Very Loot, did them in a special edition, and I love them, so I decided to buy them. And it is the Divine series by Libabway, and they just look so pretty. Just look at them, and they have beautiful black edges. And yes, so the first book, how I'm gonna do it, is The Diviners. Then the second one is Liars of Dreams. The third one, Before the Devil Breaks You. And the fourth one, The King of Crows. So they all have kind of a 20s vibes to it, because I also think it was put down in the 20s, the story. And it's kind of a horror series. I saw Haley in Bookland talk a lot about it and how she loved the series, and because of that my interest spiked a lot. And yeah, I really want to read it, and I'm thinking I'm gonna read it around September, October, because it kind of gives the vibe for that time of year. So we'll see. And yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do another book haul later on, maybe next week or the week after that. We'll see when I'm gonna do it precisely. And yeah, thank you for watching, if you watched all of it. And I do hope to see you in my next video. So thank you for watching. Bye.